Hello students, let us see how to solve exercise 2.6. Question number 1 says to find the product of zero point 0.2 or say 0.2 into 6. So I can remove this decimal from here and can count that how many digits are there after this decimal. One digit is there. So in the denominator I can bring 1 0 along with 1. So this becomes 10 in the denominator and it becomes a fraction, that is 2 upon 10. Now we will multiply simply, collecting the numerators, that is 2 multiplied by 6 divided by the denominator 10. 6 2s is 12 upon 10. Now this is the fraction that we got as the product, but to change it into a decimal, again I'll count that how many zeros are there in the denominator. Just a 0, 1 0. Now starting from the right hand side, I'll count one digit and after that I'll put a decimal place. So this becomes 1.2 as my answer. You can check for part 3 also. In part 3 it's written 2.71 is to be multiplied with 5. Now 2.71 after decimal places, after decimal, see how many digits are there? 2 digits. So I am putting 100 in the denominator part. Now simply multiplying 271 into 5 upon 100, I get 1355 upon 100. Now I'll see that 2 zeros are there in the denominator. Starting from the right hand side, I'll go towards the left and count 2 digits, that is 1, 2, and after this 5 I can put a decimal. So this becomes answer 13.55. Question number 2. Find the area of rectangle whose length is 5.7 centimeter and breadth is 3 centimeters. So length and breadth of the rectangle is already mentioned in the question. I can write this down. So length of the rectangle is 5.7 centimeter, breadth of the rectangle is 3 centimeter. Now you know that what is the area of rectangle. Formula for area of rectangle is length, that is L, into breadth, that is B. Now putting the values of L and B, it's 5.7 multiplied by 3. Again we can remove the decimal and I can write 10 at the denominator's place. Now simply I can multiply 57 and 3, keeping the denominator 10. I get 171 as the product of 57 and 3 upon 10. Now again 10, that means 1 0 is there in the denominator. So I'll start counting from the right hand side towards the left, one digit, that is 1, and after 1 I can put a decimal, that is 17.1 centimeter square is the answer, is the area of this rectangle. Question number 3. Find, again we need to find, and products are in form multiple of 10, like 1.3 multiplied by 10, 3.7 multiplied by 10, or fifth part 31.1 multiplied by 100. So first part, 1.3 multiplied by 10, as done above, I can use that method and I will find that my answer is 13, or say simply that whenever we multiply something like 10 or say by 100, by 1000, a decimal, 1.3, 1.3, 1.3, let us say I am multiplying 1.3 by 10, by 100 and by 1000 also. So the decimal always shifts to the right. This decimal here will shift to, see how many zeros are there, 1 0. So this decimal will shift to 1 right. This will become something like this, or I can say this is equals to simply 13. Now in this case 1.3 multiplied by 100, here I'll have to shift decimal two places. Now 1, 3, and I have nothing here, so I can write 0, then a decimal and 0, or 130 is the answer for this. Similarly, for 1.3 into 1000, I'll have to shift how many digits? 3 digits. So this has to be something like 1.3 and 1, 2, 3 digits to be shifted from here to here, and this will go here. This decimal will go from here to here. Now 0, 0, and you can put a 0 here, you can put it, you may not, it's all up to you. It's 1300 as my answer for this. So always when you're multiplying with 10, 100 or 1000 or numbers in the multiple of 10, you will count the number of zeros and shift that places, shift the decimal that many places. Okay, so in third part you can see that it's 10 multiplying by 10, so I have directly shifted this decimal from here to here, so this becomes 1537. That's the answer. Part 5, here we need to multiply with 100. Now I am having one place here, so I'll have to put a 0. So this answer comes, or you can use this also, this method also, that converting decimal to fraction and then multiplying. This is also correct, but if you want to do it directly, then you will shift the decimal to the right hand side, or this may be written as like this also, 0.0. This is also correct and this is also correct. Now question number 4. Again a word problem. A two-wheeler covers a distance of 55.3 km in 1 hour. In 1 liter of petrol. How much distance will it cover in 10 liter of petrol? So distance, I have written the given information, that distance covered in 1 liter petrol is 55.3 kilometers. So how much distance will it cover in 10 liters? Obviously more distance will cover, more fuel is there, so more distance can be covered. So I will multiply 55.3 and 10 and I will get 553 kilometer, 553 kilometer, just directly shifting this decimal from here to here. Now question number 5 is again finding the product of two decimals. For this, as we did in question number 1, we'll do the same. Here I'll remove this decimal, and I can write them into fraction and then simply multiplying the numerators. And you know, in the denominator 10 multiplied by 10 becomes 100. So 25 multiplied by 3 is 75 upon 100, and counting the places, decimal places, I can put the decimal and the answer is 0.75. Part 3, 0.2 multiplied by 316.8. Again I can remove the decimal, so this becomes 2 upon 10 multiplied by 3168 upon 10. I will collect the numerators, I will multiply, and collect the denominators also. I will multiply them. Multiplying the denominator, I am getting 100. Multiplying the numerators, I am getting 6336. So now converting back it into decimal, I am getting 63.36 as my answer.